Hello loves, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing love oracle readings for 3 piles. Let me go ahead and choose the cards. So for pile 1 we will have the card of hope. For pile 2, oh there it is, we have compassion. And for pile 3, all right, pile 3, come on out. I'm gonna take this one. We have past lives. So whichever card we are drawn to is going to be the one that you should go with. If it's more than one, then go with more than one. I'll go ahead and have timestamps. Hello, pile number 1. So I am going to go ahead and get started and pull an energy oracle card just to help confirm whether this is the right pile and right messages for you. If you resonate with the energy of the card that comes out, then that's just a confirmation. Okay, so we have patience. Okay, so I feel like it's the opposite of this actually. If you are in the energy of trying your best to be patient when it comes to love, but at the same time are feeling some sort of impatience, sort of like wanting to speed the process up, but understanding. If that resonates with your energy at the time, then this is confirmation that this is your reading. Okay, so patience right away always, like in any deck, tells me that things are on divine timing. Actually, I never even explained your card. Let me explain now that we've confirmed. You chose the card Hope. Your message is stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. So this tells me that you've been through a lot when it comes to love. You've been hurt. You've been betrayed. You may have been in toxic situations, but you're healing. Or maybe you've already gone through all of that and you're healed. You're in the position to where you're looking forward to what's coming next, which is something good. You know, you've been doing your work. With all the white here, I feel like, like divine intervention when it comes to your love life is on its way. So white is like about purity, high vibration. So that tells me that you have really done a lot of healing. You have really worked on putting your energy in a place to where you are able to attract something that's really healthy, because that's your focus. You want love, but you don't just want any love. You want a love that's really going to be loyal, a love that's going to be safe, a love that allows you to grow and allows you to be vulnerable in a way that you've not been able to experience with another partner. So this is good, right? You're coming out of the darkness into the light. There is a partner I'm sensing who is being molded energetically for you. So patience, like I said, always tells me it's about divine timing. And it's also really about like you being in the right place, because a lot of the times we feel like I'm ready for the love. I want it and I want it now. So that's where maybe that impatience is sort of coming from. But what we're not realizing, or what you may not realize, is that there's really still some things that you got to work through. There's some kinks you got to work out, in other words. And if you're feeling this such impatience to want to rush and hurry up and be experiencing life with this future partner, that really is indicating to the universe that you are in an energy of lack. Because somebody who, like, you have to be in the energy of feeling whole and fulfillment and not lacking anything in order to bring in somebody who's going to match that. So if you're in the energy of I don't see this person, I haven't met this person, or I want this person to come in already, or I want this person to offer me a relationship already. If you're in that energy, you're vibrating out lack, if that makes sense. Like that need for it to happen because you don't currently have it and you want it. So when you're putting out that energy, and it sort of like delays things, because you need to be in a place. If you want a healthy love, you need to be in a place to where you are at peace with where you are on your own. And I know that sucks to say, because this is a love reading. Most of us, we want love, you know what I mean? So especially if you've been on your own for a while, which some of you may have, because like I said, there was a lot of healing, and healing is not something that happens overnight. Not this type of healing. So you may have been on your own, working on your own personal healing for a while now. And so therefore there's that. Like, I'm not judging you for having that impatience. I am number one when it comes to being impatient with love. So I get it. But let's go ahead and see what we get for tarot. Okay, I want to get 3 to start off with. Oh, there they are. Oh, the devil. We have the 7 of Pentacles. And we have the 8 of Swords. Yeah. Okay, so right away the 8 of Swords, but we'll get to that with that energy that I said, where you're kind of like putting that energy of lack, and it sort of stagnates things. That's thinking about it too much. However, like I said, this gives me the same energy of that having hope. Like you've been putting the work in, and it is coming. Whether you don't have indication of seeing it at the moment, like if you've not met anybody that you are wanting to connect with in that way, to where, like, in as far as a relationship goes, then this is indicating to me that like the next step is like right there. Like you're already at the brink of meeting this person. Okay, with the devil and the 8 of Swords, that's telling me that you're having like toxic repetitive thoughts. Like the sword, all that sword energy is just like negative thoughts, and you're sort of like in a little cocoon with these thoughts sort of circulating in your mind in a kind of like a toxic way with the devil here. So let me go ahead and pull a card of advice for this energy. Advice for pile 1, please. Daughter of Pentacles. Yeah, it's kind of the similar energy to your unicorn. There is movement forward. You're in the very beginning stages of about to unfold what's going to feel like vibrant and beautiful, because I do feel, let me go ahead and actually pull a card specifically for that. So this is about balance and flow even, but there is something in your route. Give me something about the person. What is the person like? Okay, there it is. Judgment. Okay. I feel like this person is going to almost appear out of nowhere from the darkness. Like this bird is just like, whoa. They're just going to stand out to you. You're going to immediately they're going to catch your focus in a way that's really just going to like make it be known. You know what I mean? Like you're going to know, or like not know, but like you're going to be attracted to this person immediately. They're going to stand out from the crowd, if you will. This person is also like a very, like when you get to know them, like they're very peaceful type of energy, somebody who just is like good vibes, not the type of person to complain or anything, not the type of person to like be in bad vibes. However, I do see the 7 of Swords. I feel like you're gonna be like, start off really closed off, like untrusting, like this fox here is not wanting to like completely open up, is what it feels like to me. Tell me more about this person. The Fool. It's somebody new. I feel like it's somebody that you've absolutely not met before. But it's also indicating, like I said, you know, you have this, you've been building your way, and it's a new, that new beginning is right there. It's about to hatch, if you will, like this little chick. Let me get another card. Clarify the 7 of Swords for me, please. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. So even you're going to be able to overcome this initial, like, you want love, but I feel like you're scared of it too, is what this energy is, which is natural, right? But this new person that's going to be coming in, they are going to, once you're able to get past this initial fear or sort of untrust towards this person or anybody in general, because I feel like you're working some things out still. Which is why you're being asked to be patient, because this energy needs to be processed. You're going to feel triggered, in other words. That's what this is indicating to me. Like, once you start communicating with this person, like, they're going to stand out, and you're going to be like, oh, I like this person. I want this person. They're good vibes. You know, they're a breath of fresh air. But then the fear is going to come in, and you're just going to be like, wait, I don't know. Like, should I trust them? Like, knowing what I know about what I've experienced, maybe I should not completely really like show my cards, or like show them how much I'm into them, or something like that. It's just going to trigger something in you that's going to want to sort of like pull back with this person. So that triggering is what is causing, or like I said, there's that divine timing where you need to work this out, and then you're going to be able to grow with this person. Like the 10 of Pentacles is that unity, you know, that feeling of home and safety and just having it all, right? The 10 of Pentacles and other cards, this shows like the whole happy family together, and feeling very fulfilled and grounded in that energy. So even though you have been through a lot, and even though you are being triggered in the process of finding your next, I do strongly feel that this is going to be something solid with the Pentacle energy, and it's freshing, it's refreshing. You know, you're going to come out of that fear that you've been experiencing, and think it's almost like this, like sort of sad, lonely, longing energy is going to clear, and you're just going to have that rainbow, nothing but brightness and beauty and vibrancy in your life. It's going to be all in your energy. I can feel it. So let me pull one last card for you. Have I pulled? No, I have not pulled from this deck. So all right. So your final message is focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. So if you see this warm energy, she's like being open and offering herself in a very gentle way. I feel like this message is for you to really be gentle with yourself when it comes to love, because even though there's, you know, those fears that come out, those doubts and those insecurities, at times when we're triggered, I feel like you have to really keep that hope. Like this card, you see him, he's surrounded in darkness, but He's still being guided to the light. I feel like the same energy in this card, where it's just like you just have to like really keep your focus on that love is out there for me, or love is, I am open to love, and love is flowing into my life currently, and just keep that focus there, because this energy is not a good place to be in, and at the same time it's what slows down you attracting, you know, that warm and that safe and that nurturing type of love into your life. Okay, but I do see it happening for you in this coming year. I also never indicated like how long it would be, more or less, but I do feel like this is happening very soon. I feel like you're on the brink of it. So if I had to give it a timing, I would say within the next month or two is when you'll start to see things start to open up and move along. Obviously, that's going to depend on your energy as well, but just stay in that loving place and you'll be good, loves. Also, don't forget to subscribe and like. Please do that. Hi, pile number 2. So if you chose the card of compassion, I'm going to go ahead and pull an energy oracle card to kind of gauge your current energy. And if this matches with you, then you know it's your reading. So we have man holding a heart. So this to me says that you already have someone who is holding your heart. This doesn't have to be like you already in a relationship with a person, but I do feel like if you're not already in a relationship with this person, you've gotten to know this person at a level enough to where you caught some feelings, okay? So that can be a lot of things for a lot of people. So however that resonates with you, if it does, then this is your reading. So compassion. Your message is be gentle with yourself. Forgiveness will set you free. See the light in yourself and of others. So for me, this is really about having self-love, right? You need to really nurture yourself, because I feel like pile number 2 that you tend to doubt yourself, even though you want love and you know for the most part in your heart that you are deserving and worthy, and you feel like you have such a kind and warm and loving personality and soul of you that you deserve someone who's going to meet you there. But you've not been able to find that. So because you've not been able to find that, you sometimes doubt yourself. Like this like negativity comes out, and you sort of like, even if you're not saying it out loud or directly thinking it, like the energy that you're putting out is, I'll never find any, like I'm just not good enough. Like if you're comparing yourself to other people, especially when it comes to this specific person, like if you're comparing yourself to other like people that are in this person's life, and you're saying, you know, I'm not like that, like I can never be that way, and there's just, you know, like I don't even compare, or I don't have anything to offer, or they probably wouldn't even really like want to be with me, or they, you know what I mean? There's just like certain negative thoughts that are coming up. So where you're really like beating down on yourself in a way that is not productive to you working your way to the relationship that you want. Like you need to not, don't do that. So yeah, there's a really strong need for you to have compassion for yourself. When you catch yourself being negative in that way, think about all the people that you've ever loved, or the people that you do love currently. If somebody else was talking to them or putting them down the way that you might do to yourself, or doubting them to their face about their worth or their capabilities of having what they want, that feeling that you would want to come to the rescue, because I do feel like you're a very compassionate person for everybody else, and perhaps not as much for yourself. So that compassion that you would offer, and wanting to stand up for that person and say, hey, like don't Like, how dare you say that to this person that I love? Like, of course they are worthy of love. Of course they, you know, are good enough. Or, you know, I feel like that's what you need to offer for yourself as well, when you are able to catch yourself sort of doubting whether your love is going to ever come into your life, or you're ever going to have the relationship that you want. Because I feel like this person, I feel like you're really like focused on them, but I also feel because you really want them, that it's triggering doubts and fears of not being able to have that, okay? So I'm going to pull 3 cards to start off with about this specific messages. Yeah, you see, those are those doubts right there that I was worried you might be having. What else does this person need to know? We have the Fool, which pile 1 also got. What else? What else do we have for pile number 2? Ooh. We have the 8 of Wands. Okay, so if you've not already met a person who has your heart, you will be meeting them soon, and it'll like really take off kind of fast, I feel. If you are already in the process of being with someone or connecting with someone, I feel like there may have been like some sort of, I don't know, like I don't want to say an argument because it's not really an argument. There may have been some sort of event. I don't know why that. Something that happened, in other words, that made you sort of, it triggered you. Like I said, like liking this person so much, like you want them, but at the same time, like there's parts of you that are just like, oh, it's just not happening, so it's probably never going to happen. And I feel like something triggered that in you. However, I do feel like there's this like renewed energy in the connection that is going to shift the energy to something like sudden, with that lightning bolt, like sudden. Like usually the 8 of Wands, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it has to be the 8 of Wands. Where you see all the like the wands coming in one direction, and it's fast paced. Something that happens fast, it's sudden. And in this case, they're all directing to the middle instead of in the same direction. So what that tells me is something's going to be solidified. Like there's going to be a focus that was not originally in the connection. It's going to shift. Like a renewed energy, but strong focus on where the connection is going, or where you both are wanting to take it, in other words. Let me get some clarification cards. Give me clarification for 5 of Swords. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, moving through that. And then with this mountain here, it's like, yeah, it seemed like a little obstacle, but not a terrible obstacle, because there's other cards in this deck where it shows the mountains like completely blacked out, which makes it seem like, oh, like it's really like something that's impacting and in the way, like creating some sort of barrier. But in this case, I feel like the 3 of Pentacles is like that will to push forward off of that triggered energy of doubt. And for the Fool, we have the Son of Wands. So also that beginning, like, and it's that passion, and it's sort of like the same kind of vibe, you know, like there's that spark, that focus of where both your energies, similar colors, like it's like boom, new. So like I said, if it's a new if you're not in a connection with somebody, then it's like a new person, and boom, instant spark, instant like it just flows. Like wands are action. So in other words, you're going to start talking, and you're just not going to stop talking. You know what I mean? You're going to be in a constant state of talking. Whether that be through text messages or phone calls coming in or video chats or however is your preferred communication. Like there's going to be like that spark, you know, that right away. It's going to be fast. Clarify the 8 of Wands. Ooh, the Magician. This is somebody that that either manifested you or you manifested them. And it's all got that similar like color flow, the number 1, you know, beginning. It's going to be a new solid beginning for you. But yeah, you absolutely have manifested this person. Yeah, so give me advice. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, so that's what I said. It feels very solid. That was before I had any. Oh no, I did have some Pentacles. But the 8 of Pentacles is specifically like solid building. So really like putting in the proper step by step to efficiently build this connection. So that works both ways. If you're single and this new person, you know, this person and you are going to like build something solid together. If it is somebody who you're already in connection with, once this energy renews, which feels very, very soon. With all the ones, it's like now, boom, sudden, right? This new energy that comes into the connection is really going to be, you know, the steps. Pentacles are slower moving energy, so it may be like a relationship that flows very slow but steady, okay? Slow but steady. So, yeah, I really see this being good for you. I like this. I like where this went. Pile number 2. So let me go ahead and get you one last card. Pile number 2. Oh, that's way too many. No, no, no. I want 1 card only, please. Okay, I'll give you 2. 2 is decent. All right, ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support and have love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. Okay, I really like that for you, especially with the needing for compassion. When you're in a position that you're maybe having those doubts and sort of fearing, you know, not getting what you want, you know, shift that energy. Shift that energy into compassion for yourself. Like I said, imagine you being somebody that you love. Like, what compassion would you offer them when they're in this state of feeling like doubt or fears of not having love? You would surround them with love. You would tell them like, hey, like, I love you. I see your worth. I know that you are deserving and that you will have what you want. And it's going to be in the right time. If you were to, okay, just for example, if you were to tell that person that, offer that to yourself, offer that love, but also acknowledge that you do have love, even if it's not romantic love that you don't have currently in your life. Like if you have pets, if you have loved ones, if you have friends that you really care about, like immerse yourself into that energy, okay? And then we have ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. So this may even need, instead of just not only offering yourself compassion and love and nurturing, but maybe, you know, getting that from those loved ones. Asking them, you know, to just hear you out when you may be feeling some doubts or fears, just to be able to work out that energy. Because sometimes just speaking it out loud to someone helps you release it, okay? So those are your messages, Pearl 2. If they did resonate, please like, please especially subscribe. You know what, I'm not going to say please. I'm requiring you, if you heard this whole reading, I am requiring you to subscribe, because I am a new channel and I am really trying to build something strong here, okay? And I need it to happen fast. I'm not going to be waiting around for that. So until we vibe next time, loves. Hi, pile number 3. So if you chose the card Past Lives, I'm going to go ahead and pull an energy oracle to sort of get your overall energy. If the card resonates with how you feel your current energy is, then that's confirmation for you that this is your reading. Pile number 3 is current. This one wanted to come out. First chakra, Archangel Michael. So that means you are really focused on root chakra energy, which means your foundation, your stability, your safety net. If you are working on building yourself strong roots, if that makes sense. That could be financially, that could just be like you, like energetically, like really trying to stay grounded. Then yeah, this is your reading. So your card was past lives. Release your past life karma. You are an old soul with deep wisdom. Healing your past lives will raise your vibration. So somebody who carries with them many, many years, or not years, many, many lifetimes worth of knowledge, of wisdom, of course, and especially that comes with emotional. So like you bring on all of that knowledge, that wisdom, you carry it with you, and sometimes throughout our lives you got to unlock it, right? But this also means you carry with you like your emotional body from past lives. So that could be, if it's good experiences, but since it does say healing, right? It says released old karma. Oh, release your past life karma, healing your past. So yeah, this is talking about the sadness, the trauma that you may have experienced, all of your lifetimes of tragedy that you're sort of being asked to really release. So that actually connects with that root chakra energy, just really trying to be in a grounded place, to where you feel like anchored. Because I feel like maybe when it comes to your emotions, like they can be unsteady at times, and this is indicating to me that there's a reason. Like it's not just you being emotionally unstable, it's that you carry a lot in your emotional body with that you are not recognizing. So a matter of healing that and getting yourself really anchored and clear, right? So if that resonates with you, then let's go ahead and pull some tarot when it comes to your love life. Oh, yeah. In a state of heartbreak. So maybe that's why you're really focusing on grounding yourself. Maybe you've been working through, well, not maybe, you've absolutely been working through some pain. Strength. Yep. Past life wisdom, past life knowledge, past life experiences are helping you to get through. Because you may have even in this lifetime experienced, oh, there it was. May in this life have experienced a lot of heartache as well. Well, no, not maybe. I know. I keep on saying maybe, but no, I can feel for sure you've experienced in your past lives a lot of wounds that still need to be healed. But in this life as well, you've experienced a lot of heartache with all of those pentacles and the rain. You're just defeated when it comes to a state of love, when it comes to like love in general. But your past life experiences, the knowledge, the wisdom, all of that you've gained is an inner strength that is like almost immeasurable, is what I'm hearing. Like you have so much, like infinity. Look at him with the infinite knowledge, infinite wisdom, infinite strength that you carry within you to persevere and constantly keep, you know, a positive outlook in knowing that you will not stay defeated. You will not stay here in this. You will experience it, but you will not stay there. You will always hope for more. You will always want to have, you know, that fulfillment when it comes to love. Like you are not the person to say love will never be mine. You are the person to say like I've experienced a lot of things in my life, but I've gotten through every single one of those things. So therefore, even though yes, I'm experiencing another wound currently, I've been through so much more. I've gotten through those things. I will get through this. okay? So you are an infinitely strong person emotionally, okay? And I mean, the Ace of Wands. If just looking at the coloring and the atmosphere of this card, and then moving into the color and the atmosphere of this card, like, the strength that you have is getting you where you want, especially because you are focused on getting yourself really grounded and cleared of all that unstable energy, which may actually even be, you know, you doing that healing work, that it's really starting to put you in a grounded place. But I do see you having a spark of love coming in, which is good. I really like to hear that, right? Especially if you've been working yourself through. Let me clarify this Ace of Wands. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. I really actually don't feel the need to clarify the other two cards. They're pretty self-explanatory. So, Ace of Wands. Tell me about this Ace of Wands. Okay. Son of Wands. Maybe a fire sign, but this person with all of this like fiery energy, the strength in the sun, the lion, that's fire energy. The first chakra, that's fire energy. And then we have some wands here. So, the Hierophant. I love that. So, every time I see this specific Hierophant, I always think like, ooh, like something very faded, something that's in your destiny coming in. Something that's in your destiny coming in with that spark of lightning bolt, like something that comes in fast also. And then we have the Magician. So you've absolutely been in the process of manifesting whatever, whoever it is that's coming into your life. So let me sort of see, what is this person like? What is the card to represent the type of person that pile 3 is manifesting? Okay, that's not what I was asking for. The 9 of Swords indicates a lot of anxiety. So I will clarify that. Let me ask again the type of person that pile 3 is manifesting. Give me a card to indicate. Daughter of Wands. So some more. Okay, so I definitely feel like this person is very fiery. So this could be fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, but doesn't have to be. It's just they have dominant fire in their energy. So what does that mean? That means somebody who is confident, somebody who is not afraid to put themselves out there, somebody who is ambitious, somebody who is a go-getter, somebody who's sort of fearless. You know, they just live life fully, like they are here, they are present. They are not the type to sit in the back seat. You know, they are the drivers. They drive their life forward. They take action towards what it is they want. So yeah, I like that energy for you, especially because your energy seems to be more flowy. So this, you know, it's softer. I don't know. It's a softer energy. And this energy that's coming in here is very vibrant. Let me clarify that now for you. Why did the Nine of Swords come out? Why did the Nine of Swords come out? The Fool has came out in all 3 readings. I feel like it's literally the same energy in all 3 readings. Like there's this like triggering that comes in when it comes to the collective energy embracing. it's triggering. For I think pile 1, I think it was the 7 of Swords, they're triggered. They felt like they need to hold back. For pile 2, I think it was the 5 of Swords, which is that feeling of like, am I being deceived? Should I not, you know, be open, like untrusting? And then now you have the 9 of Swords, which are literally the 3 cards that indicate all that any of these piles were missing was the 8. No, I think the 8 of Swords come out. I don't know. But anyways, collective energy is being triggered when it comes to love coming in. That includes you. This new beginning, when it does come in, which I feel is soon, collectively, I feel like we're all putting ourselves in the energy to where we feel ready. Especially if you're drawn to my readings. Because if you're drawn to my readings for whatever reason, usually that means that we are in similar vibration, and therefore you were drawn to a reading that I can offer you because I am in similar vibration and I can gather those messages for you, okay? So, yeah, it's triggering, like the new love is coming in. You've done the work, you have prepared yourself, the new love is coming in. However, it's not going to come in like so smoothly. Like it's gonna be triggering at first, okay? So let me go ahead and get the advice card. Sorry, that really caught me off guard though. I was just like, really? Like all 3 of these decks? I mean, all 3 of these advice, yeah, really put to bed. Yeah, work out those last whatever it is that you are trying to rid yourself of when you're focused on grounding your energy. It's really important to do something. What does that mean, right? Do something that's going to make sure that that stays away. Was what I was going to say, but it's just like, what does that even mean? It's really indicating that your experiences, your continued experiences when it comes to love is not going to be a repeating experience for you. It really is the end of those struggles because, like I said, you've experienced a lot of them. However, you've persevered every single time. So therefore, you've gathered what you've needed to gather from those experiences, and that's it. That if it is past life karma, I think that's what this card said, because that would make exactly, yeah, it does. It literally says past life karma. Okay, so because that's what's coming up for me. Like if you've had any lessons to learn, in other words, that's what past life karma means. If you had lessons to learn that you weren't learning originally, maybe in the past lives you weren't gathering, okay, so this experience that I experienced with this person won't happen again if I do A, B, and C. You know what I mean? So if you were choosing to not gather those lessons and make the changes in previous lives, in this life you are. In this life, you're taking every experience that you've had, and every time that you like build yourself back up, you are gaining something from that. You're learning the lesson and not choosing, because we can always learn a lesson, understand what the lesson was, but then choose to make the same choices and end up in the same position. But you're not doing that, not in this lifetime. So you've gathered what you needed to, you've made the changes you needed to, grounded yourself like you needed to, and that's it. You were in the end, okay? Because I'm letting you know, for the simple fact that when you do meet this person, if you haven't already, because you might have already, if and when, because I feel like it's definitely going to happen, if and when you feel triggered to where you're wanting to create chaos because of what you've experienced in your past, this is mental chaos, by the way. If you begin to create chaos in your mind, bringing up or regurgitating is what I'm hearing, all that you've experienced in your past, like it's all going to want to come up. All of the swords, all the times you've been betrayed, all the times you've been backstabbed, all the times you've been cheated on, hurt, all of it, all of it. You're being guided to know that it's the end. Do not project that onto this new beginning. Leave it to die. Leave it to decay. Leave it in the past. Don't carry it with you, okay? It is the end, and you just got to trust and flow with this energy, because this energy, it's good energy, right? You're going to have it. You're going to have what you've been looking for, okay, pile 3? So, let me go ahead and pull you one last card, and then I'll close off your reading. Please be sure to like and subscribe if this message resonated with you. If you're still hearing this message, just like I told pile 2, I am actually not asking you to please subscribe. I'm actually requiring you, because I'm trying to grow, and I don't want to take forever to grow. I need to grow like today. So help me do that, please. No, not please. Just do it. All right. Have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. Ooh, I love that. Spend quality time together. Listen and talk to each other. This is going to be something very, it's good energy. When you do meet this person, you need to keep the faith, of course. But this love feels like it's going to be something very nurturing, very passionate, very gentle. It feels gentle. It feels like you are going to be able to transmute all of those past traumas into something beautiful. Look at all these butterflies she's carrying. Trust your faith in this situation. Oop, that's the wrong card. Bye. I was looking at the wrong card. This is what I meant to bring up. This is everything that you've had in your past, but this is not what you're going to experience in your future, okay? All of that chaos and nonsense and backstabbing, you're transmuting it into beautiful blossoming butterflies. So have the faith. Keep your faith, okay? You're going to experience something beautiful, love. So until we vibe again.